Battlefield 6 Season 2 is over, and here are my thoughts on it. So I know you've probably sat there thinking, well, we've got one more month of content left. Well, it's Portal updates. No one touches Portal. We have a melee weapon and a vehicle that no one cares about. Battle Pass is a load of gunk, and the Operations is only a limited time game mode, so it's not meaningful content. So basically, Season 2 is over because there's no maps and no new weapons, even though the weapons feel the exact same anyway. What I can say is, it's definitely better than Season 1, because Season 1 was probably the worst season ever, to be honest. Like, Blackwell Fields is one of the worst maps ever made. Eastwood's a good map, but the snow map was only a reskin, so technically we only got one map in Season 1, because Eastwood was pretty good to play on. Blackwell Fields, hate playing on that map, and then we got a reskin on Empire State. So Season 2, it offered more maps in that regard, and the maps are actually pretty good. Hagendobius is actually a pretty good map. I know it's not everybody, it's kind of a cup of tea. I know a lot of people don't like the close quarters infantry gameplay, but it does give me mostly redacted vibes from Battlefield 2042. It doesn't really play like Operation Locker or Operation Metro, but more of a worse version of redacted. There's just far too many flanks in this map. It's the only negative thing I can say about it, but I do really enjoy the map. Contaminated is a really good map as well. I think it's a step in the right direction. It's a lot larger than the base maps, and it's definitely a step in the right direction. However, I wish it would have been a wee bit bigger, and I wish they would have added jets into the map, because we're kind of lacking the all-out warfare in this game. The new fully automatic sidearm, I was actually really looking forward to it. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's pretty crap. I don't really think it's that good. I would have rather just had the G18 from Battlefield 4, because that's what I used in that game, or even like the Desert Eagle. Wasn't really a fan of the LMG. The new AR is pretty good. This is the one I'm using in the gameplay footage right now. I still have to unlock the brand new SMG that was released within Phase 2, which was from Battlefield 4, so I'm hoping that plays out very, very well. I do like the limited time game mode for like the night maps. I just wish it was a permanent mode, and yet you could play Conquest and Break Free on this limited time game mode, and it was across the other maps as well. It's just that novelty phase. It runs out pretty dry whenever you have only one map to play on. Like the limited time game mode for the dark maps, you might play a few matches and then you'll go back to normal matches. You'll play Hack and Tobias for a couple of days, and then after that you're kind of burnt out of it already, because playing the same map for a month straight just to get one new map again, and then you have to wait another 2 to 3 months to get two more maps, it just doesn't sustain the game's longevity. It gets really burnt out really quick. I mean, I do like the maps and I really appreciate the maps, but we need more of these sort of maps in the game. But they need to focus more on bigger maps and all that warfare maps. I've been going back to Battlefield 4 a lot because I just prefer that game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Season 2 down in the comments down below.